Hawaiian shirts. There was this episode of The Simpsons a long time ago, a decade ago, maybe, I don't know. But Homer kind of thought that Bart might be gay, and that was a problem to Homer, because Homer's kind of a homophobe, but not too bad. But there was a scene. Bart walks in the room. He's kind of strutting. He's wearing a Hawaiian shirt, and Homer's like, "Where did you get that?" And Bart says, "I don't know. Came out of the closet." Homer just goes, And then it flashed the next scene, and Homer was talking to Marge. He says, "I saw Bart wearing a Hawaiian shirt today." And she's like, "So?" And he says, "Well, only two types of guys wear Hawaiian shirts. Gay guys and big fat party animals." She goes, "So if you wore a Hawaiian shirt, it wouldn't be gay." And he goes, "Exactly." It's funny. It's funny. But my point that I'm making here is that we shouldn't qualify people based on their clothing choices. I like Hawaiian shirts, as you can see. I chose a Hawaiian shirt today. This is one that's probably 5, maybe 6 years old. It's in pictures on a couple of books the hard copies that I've published, and it's been in like a family picture years ago when our whole family got together. I remember being in the studio, and everybody was wearing their best clothes. I decided to wear this because it's kind of a signature. At that point in my life, I owned probably 8 different Hawaiian shirts, and that's all I wore for months and months and months. That's every day is a different Hawaiian shirt. And where was I going? You don't quantify people in the kind of clothing they've chosen to wear, because I'm neither gay nor a big fat party animal. I might be a little bit flamboyant, but that's not gay. And I'm nowhere near being fat or a party animal. But about how it changed my sense of style, which I don't really have a lot of style, but I have a little bit of style. A little bit over a year ago, when I was in the internship program, I wore Hawaiian shirts every day. Well, except for, whenever I worked at the DC, even now, when I work at the DC, I usually wear one of the Red Guts t-shirts. Some days I wear different t-shirts, but usually the t-shirt, because it's factory setting, it's inside, but it's, I shouldn't say factory, warehouse setting. It's really hot in the summer, really cold in the winter, that kind of thing. So I just wear a t-shirt usually. But I'd wear Hawaiian shirts all the other times, And I even had this red Hawaiian shirt, which I'm not wearing now, but I didn't get rid of because sentimental value. I wore it one day to a party that we had at church. It was a big, big football game party. The big game, whatever. It's Super Bowl. That's what it's called. Super Bowl. We're at a Super Bowl party. Now, I didn't really watch football. I don't really watch football now. But I went to the party because I thought, we get food. It was, like $5 a guy or something. You get this dinner and you get to hang out. It's a fellowship thing. And they were giving away TVs. And somebody put in my name in the hat, and they drew it, and I won a TV. Wow. It was the first HTV that we ever won. It was a big deal, because I'd never had an HTV or even a brand new TV since I was in high school when my grandma gave me it was like a 12-inch, 13-inch, that was the only new TV I'd ever had. So this was a big deal to me. But to accept it, I was wearing this red Hawaiian shirt, and I went up on stage. And the next day, my boss in the DC and one of my coworkers, they decided to take me to lunch. And after lunch, they said, "Phil, we have an ultimatum. We have an I don't even remember what phrase they used. Ulterior motive, that's what it is. Ulterior motive for bringing you out. And I was like, what's up? And they said, well, you wore a Hawaiian shirt yesterday. You should not wear Hawaiian shirts. We're going to take you shopping. And they took me out and bought me 5 or 6 button-up shirts. They were plaid and stripes, and one had what's it, little swirly looking. I mean, they were patterned shirts, but they were nice looking patterned shirts. And they said, "Don't ever wear a Hawaiian shirt again unless you're going to the beach." And I took that advice and I kind of incorporated it into my being, and I realized, there's a time and a place. So it's like, don't do it all the time. Like this shirt right here, even though I love it and I wore it tonight to work, I won't wear it all the time. That's the thing. Don't wear it all the time. And you don't wear Hawaiian shirts to like church. Unless, there's an unless. It's not a hard and fast rule. Unless it's like an outdoor service in the summer at the lake. Like we have services on 4th of July because a couple of years ago we had kind of there were services, baptism services and stuff at our 4th of July party at Fort Guts on the lake. And then it would be appropriate. And in fact, I think I was wearing my red Hawaiian shirt then. It has surfboards all over it. And time and a place. That's what I'm saying. Time and a place. I got rid of all my Hawaiian shirts except for the red one, this one, and I have a blue one, I think. I don't wear it very often, but I have a blue one in my closet. And I'm going to keep them for if it's a really hot summer, if I'm going to a pool, if I'm going to the lake, because the chances of me hanging out on the beach in the tropics, I probably won't do it very much in my life. I might do it a couple times in my life, but it's not something I'll do a lot of. Hawaiian shirts, though. I wanted to also mention this about Hawaiian shirts. Everybody calls them Hawaiian shirts, but they're not really all from Hawaii. In fact, a lot of them are not from Hawaii. My daughter mentioned this to me about 6 years ago. She did not coin the term, but I just decided to stay with it. But they're not all from Hawaii, but they're tropic type shirts, with flowers and stuff. She calls them tiki shirts. It's still probably not exactly appropriate, but it's a little bit better than Hawaiian, I think, because it just means from the tropics. Picture out on the beach or the luau or something. I don't know.